Hey everyone, this is Jake, and today I'm going to be making a short review video for Kuro because I kind of spent past 2 hours after work trying to make a video for her. And I think I kind of came to the conclusion that in Newer Cloud, you don't need that long of a video when it comes to character guides, because I think the game is pretty straightforward. Once you pick up a character and start using it, you know what it does. Like, it's pretty straightforward. They don't really make the character that confusing unless when they start to come into kind of specialist class. I think those character kind of deserves it more in that video how her kit works. But in this case, like DPS units like Kuro, it's just simple. She does a lot of damage to single targets, so there's not that much things that I can talk about to make it sound like some grand scale description that you need to understand. It's not. It's a very simple character to understand and use, and that's great. I'm definitely going to be explaining algorithm set on the way as well. Stay on it, but overall, I think that is pretty much intro for this video, and probably a similar intro for any other Neuro Cloud character review video, because like I said, it's a pretty simple game that you don't really have to understand too much. It's just very straightforward. But anyways, let's jump into this video and talk about Kuro quickly. So basically how her kit works is that she is a single target oriented DPS units, and her damage based off the hash rates. So hash rate is what you want to be stacking, of course, and she works really well with Hubble because Hubble is able to get her enemy and she is able to start doing some damage onto them. With her passive skill, she's able to stack with her normal attacks, and when that stack kind of explodes, she is able to do some additional damage based on her hash rates, and this attack cannot be dodged, so basically it kind of guaranteed damage, which is really nice. With her auto skills, she finishes fully channeling, she will do some additional damage, but generally this attack does a tons of damage to the boss. That's kind of her main source of damage. It just goes typing keyboards and stuff. She just shoots a lot of attacks into single targets, and when you're fighting bosses and stuff, you will see she's just doing tons of damage to targets. Her ultimate skill, she is able to do some AoE damage as well, so when you're using Hubble, you're just trying to use two of their ultimate together, so Hubble sucks enemies and Kuro doing damage around the AoE area. It just works perfectly, so those two work pretty amazing when they're used together. So yeah, it's pretty simple, right? Just single target oriented DPS unit you need it within your hash rate sniper comp, and Kuro is there to fill that gap, and she is amazing. When it comes to algorithm setup, it's going to be identical to what you have for your Hubble right now. You want to go for matrix set with the main stats of hash rates because that's what her all attacks are based off. And for the stability slots, you want to go to encapsulate with the flat HP, or you want to go with that other set gives additional HP with the flat HP. So those are pretty much standard in all snipers. And for the last slots, of course, you want to use that set that boosts their attack speed by plus 30. The main stat for her special slots is going to be skill haste. And like I said, her auto skill is really strong. So you want to be using that skill much as you can. One of the reasons I also recommend skill haste is because with this set and a skill haste main option, that could be used on many different characters down the road as well, especially when it comes to sniper class. So that's why you kind of want to have that. When it comes to comp setting, it's pretty similar, just like I said. You want to have a Kuro key and Nanaka. Those are pretty much two stable characters that's going to fit in. Then you want to have a Hubble and Kuro, and those two are going to be doing a massive damage to targets. Now in this case, you can definitely have Persica, which will be giving a nice healing. So if any of your units are dying, Persica and Nanaka, they both be able to heal your units pretty nicely. If you think you have enough healing already, then you want to switch in Angela. So Angela will boost up skill haste, so allowing it to do more damage and such. So it's going to be working much better than trying to have two healers in it. But if you're kind of low level, if your gears are not that great at the moment, so your units are actually taking more damage from enemies' attacks and such, then yeah, try to have two healer setups and two DPS. But at the end game level, like as you level up and in the future where you get to level 70 caps and such, you kind of want to start abandoning two healer setups for more DPS potential. So that's why you're going to have Angela in there, and Angela is going to be working amazing in these situations. So Is Kuro worth pulling? I think this should be the final question I should be asking myself, and to tell you my opinions on it. Honestly, I think within a month we are going to be getting chapter 6, meaning we are going to be getting City as well, which is probably one of the most broken warrior class character that released within Chinese server. She was second new character that released within Chinese server, so she came out really early on, and to this day within Chinese server she is probably one of the best character, if not the best character, when it comes to warrior class. So here's the thing. If she comes out and if you can't pull her out, I think that's going to make you really, really salty. Kuro is really amazing, so if you don't have her, I think that's enough to make you kind of salty a bit. But if you already have a hovel, you can always borrow in a lot of situations like that and use Kuro that way instead of having to deal with not having City. I think not having her is actually a lot worse than not having Kuro. So if you are on that decision right now, it's like, hey, should I wait for her or should I go for Kuro? Unless you want to test with your RNG god luck, don't go for Kuro. I think you should just wait for City, because I think she is much better character when it comes to many different contents and situations. Like I said, she is just really, really good. Or if she's just really, really OP. That's what I meant to say. Kuro is crazy, crazy good, but I don't think she's like OP level like City. So it's up to you. Like I said, I think she's a really amazing character to have first. So it's kind of crazy spot we have right now for global server. Of course, we have very different schedule. We don't know what's coming, so it could be pretty scary for anyone who's trying to make this game into their free-to-play kind of style. But like I said, if you are kind of decent spender, if you're at like Dolphin or Small Dolphin or so, I think you should be okay. I think you should be able to pull Kuro and just do fine, but we'll see. Now I said that a month later, City is gonna come out and those Small Dolphin and whales can't get her and gonna complain to me. Hopefully not. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Jake. I will see you guys next time with more videos. Thing is like almost 3 a.m. here, so I should go to sleep. But thanks for watching. As always, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.